Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what's happening? What's happening? Terrible Tuesday, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. Know what time it is? It's the realistic OGs. It's your boy OG Big Sam, and that one, that only, that truth, big truth. What's happening?
Yo, yo.
Well, it's been an eventful weekend. Everybody knows Raheem Morris is the coach. And he's filling out his staff. That Zach Robinson at OC and Jimmy Lake is coming in to be the DC. They moved Yates to quarterback coach. Uh, looking, it's looking a little organized. Have a slightly different outlook on the move at the moment. Um, it's looking to be a little bit interesting how things are shaping up. Uh, you know, Super Bowl coming. Gonna get to making some personnel moves, some cuts, some restructures, and things of that nature. It's beginning to look like he has a plan. Uh, like I said, looking a little organized. I looked at the resumes of Robinson and Lake. Yeah, it's pretty impressive. Bodies of work a little bit to, what I'm saying, to coming in and taking these positions. What do you think, Truth?
Well, getting back to the hiring, I'll go there. It's safe to say not many people in the fan base was on board with the hiring. Um, he was on my short list, so it didn't shake. It didn't shake, rattle, and roll me. My first choice was Bill Belichick, and I still feel like a guy like him will probably be more fitting to a team that's quote unquote in win now mode. I don't know nothing. I don't know much about these guys on the staff. I pretty much let you guys feed me the information on that. So right now I'm just in the mode of let's get to work. You're our guy. Good for Raheem Morris. But the thing about me, I want to feel like he's the right hire because he's the right hire. You got a great portion of our fan base feels like he's the right hire because of his race. That's nothing that really can be or should be debated because y'all know that what I just said, there is a whole lot of truth to it. So, but I'm okay with the hire. Um, Filling out his staff like he's supposed to. That's why they that's why they probably waiting to before introducing him. He wants to make sure he got his coaching pieces in place. So that's my take on it.
Well, that seems about right there.
The key thing about this is the organization appears to be making sure everything is done the right way. That's why they took so much time and carefully went through the process, doing their due diligence as far as how to hire the back, how to hire the head coach. Um, Really, was only two big fish out there. One of them took the Chargers job, and the other one right now still looking for a job. I probably I would assume that the Commanders will probably call Bill Belichick unless they keep it in house with Eric Bieniemy. So Raheem Morris was probably right at the top of the list of the next pack of guys because of his experience. Not much, but I thought it was important that we get a guy that at least walks the sidelines as
And
a head.
you take a honest and direct look at it. Okay, you know, as a coordinator, he has two chips under his belt. Um, for the most part, everywhere that he has gone, he has produced a pretty good defense for the most part. From what I hear about just the guy that his guy that he chose, Lake, it sounds like there's a lot of trust there. So we're gonna get to see firsthand, what Lake can do with a fresh box of toys. Um, Robinson worked with him. I think what was it with the Rams? They said. Um, and he was a head coach in college at the University of Washington for a period, and he produced some pretty good prospects during that time as well. Um, hey, look, at this moment, I have a more positive outlook on the situation as it is. Um, hey, it's the best thing that we can do now is have an open mind and watch whatever this gonna be formulates. You know,
Okay. Um, Let me get something off my chest if you don't mind.
go right ahead, sir.
Earlier today on my channel, Truth with a 2 TV, make sure you subscribe to it as well as OGN TV and Mad Bite Network. I did a 16-minute video discussing the current head coach of the San Francisco 49ers. I don't know if you got a chance to look at it or not, OG Big Sam, but I kind of ruffled some feathers with it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But who gives a shit? Ruffle some more.
Um, it's a great, it's a good portion of the Atlanta fan base who feels as if we got slighted when he took the job with the San Francisco 49ers. You got a right to feel how you want to feel on it. So I'm going to tell you how I feel about him. I think he's a stirred fried piece of shit. I felt that way about his daddy, and now I feel that way about him. I got to refrain from using the word intentionally, but he definitely played the hugest part to me in the tricking off of that Super Bowl that was played February 5th, 2017. It was just too much shit that went on that pointed directly back at him. So for a lot of these fans out here who because his team is winning, thanks to John Lynch really set it out there on a silver platter for him. You asking for him back for what? For what? To do what? If you watch the game Sunday, Dan Campbell and Brock Purdy bailed him out. So he's overrated. I'll stick my neck out there and say it. He's not the guru that people think he is. He's a quarterback killer, not named Matt Ryan. And the jury's still out on Brock Purdy, Brian Hoyer, Matt Shaw, Robert Griffin III, Johnny Manziel, Jimmy Garoppolo, Trey Lance.
Now, if you're being geographically honest about the situation, you know what I'm saying. I think that the only mistake that we made was letting uh LaFleur and them get out the door with him.
So a lot of people don't know. Mike LaFleur, head coach of the Green Bay Packers.
Mm-hmm.
Mike McDaniel, current head coach of the
Mm-hmm.
Miami Dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
Our current head coach, who we just hired, Raheem Morris,
Mm-hmm.
was all on Dan Quinn's staff that Super Bowl year.
Mm-hmm. Ding, 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 ding. Maurice Martin was happening with the $10 super chat.
Let's get it. Let's get it, Maurice.
Says, not me. I wanted his ass gone. He sent the Falcons organization into a tailspin that we never recovered. Kyle Shanahan is trash. The Shanahans can get you can get you to the game, but they can't win you the big one. All right. All right. Yes. Appreciate you there, Mr. Martin. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Matter of fact, let's just say what's happening to everybody. You know what I'm saying?
All
Corey
right, all
was
right,
happening.
all right. Oh shit! I just hit myself in the face.
Michael Walker was happening. Good to
Corey
see you
Kill,
in
what's
here.
happening? Beasley, what's happening?
Jay Diaz, good to see you.
Is that Gator boy?
Georgia boy, Gator
Georgia
boy.
boy. I
I
always
think
said it. What it do? What it do? What it do? What it do?
happening is what's happening.
D Coach, ATLEO, Bubba Gump.
Don't come here with that foolishness, D. Coleman.
I ain't saying D Coach. T Love was that night. I ain't dealing with D Coleman foolishness tonight. Dealing with foolishness tonight.
hmm Mr. Knight, what's good? What's good? Always good to see you here, sir. Smooth C78. Hey, Sonya. Terry Lloyd, what's good? But yeah, on that there, that staff, man. Our mistake was not having the backup plan and letting Matt LaFleur and all of them get out the door.
That's the thing, OG. He was the backup plan. After that, after the way that Super Bowl ended, all of a sudden Dan Quinn comes out and says he wasn't quite ready to be a play caller. But 2 years later, he's in the fucking Super Bowl. calling plays for the Rams. Remember that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because he went. I think because back both of them LaFleur brothers was on this staff.
You got a brother, right?
Uh-huh. The both of them was on this staff. Matt went to Green Bay, and the younger brother stayed with Shanahan in San Francisco. It was a hell of a staff. And some of the parts that we let get out of the door, you're right. It was a ratchet tailspin, and we didn't handle it well. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I
You
want
know.
I want 5 minutes with him in in the bluff, and he got on a fuck Ti shirt. I swear I want to. That's bad.
Oh man. Yep. Um. Look, people have gone so far to say some ridiculously disrespectful stuff in trying to shine some good light on Shanahan. Um. Look, Matt Ryan had 2 good years behind that Super Bowl. He had, matter of fact, I think one of those years he had the same numbers as his MVP year
Damn,
in 17
damn
and
near
18.
identical.
Yeah, in
Damn near
17 and
identical.
18.
He
So,
he had a 3 touchdown difference from 2016 to 2018. The same amount of interceptions.
mm-hmm,
3 touchdown difference.
mm-hmm.
Yardage were damn near identical. Yardage was like 30 to 40 yards off under Sark. He put up similar numbers under Sark and twice under Malarkey.
Yep.
Not Malarkey, Cutter. But once under Malarkey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That puts a pin in that balloon on the Shanahan made Matt Ryan buffoonery. Um, you know, a lot of these people in this fan base, man, y'all got to get you a pacifier or find a therapeutic couch to lay on, and talk about your mama or your daddy issues. Cause some of this stuff y'all be coming at y'all face with your hit saying don't just be verifiably ignorant and hilarious. It be ignorant and hilarious. You know, we had a good portion of the fan base, decided that they wanted to be, what I'm saying, Lamar Jackson representatives.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
yeah. I'm gonna drive the bus on this one.
Oh, man, I
Yeah,
was hoping to make it through the hour without having to talk about this shit. Go ahead, though.
yeah. Cause first of all, you got the myths. What I'm saying, really, really confused. Cause y'all suffering from that Vickitis. Okay, let me, give you a news flash. Vic wasn't nothing to write home about. I'll run around here hollering about you. You looking for the next Vic. Well, you found him. Ain't too much different than them motherfuckers. Excuse my French. Um, Lamar Jackson's progression as a quarterback stopped in his third year as a pro. Okay, let's get that out the way as well. Second, y'all do realize they hired a NCAA offensive coordinator to come in and dumb down the offense for this fool. I'm just saying that's not a good look. Because the worst part about that is Stetson Bennett looked way better than Lamar Jackson in that offense.
How about that?
You want to talk about an indictment?
I've actually heard people, amazingly, blaming um, Monken. People blame him.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It did the same as they did with Vic. They blamed Greg Knapp for Vic's ineptness, who had the playbook in the trunk. Okay, and it's the same thing here. Well, look, let's get you. This is the realistic. Oh, geez, well, we finna get a little realistic on you. Y'all just mad as hell. So because Kansas City made him uncomfortable. They made him stay his ass in that pocket and read a defense that he could not comprehend. You want to talk about an indictment? It's your seventh year in the league, and you still can't read defenses. I mean, come on now. 260 million for 10 points in the AFC Championship game. Miss me with the fuckery.
By the way, if we decide to trade for Lamar, like a lot of people in this fan base wanted, there is no that eighth pick we waiting on this year. That's gone. There's no Bijan Robinson. There's no Matthew Bergeron. There's no Scotty Miller. There's no Mac Hollins.
There's
There's
no
no
Zach
John.
Harrison.
There's no John Smith. We would have lost that pick too.
Mm-hmm.
There's no Zach Harrison. There's no David
Mm-hmm.
Onyemata. There's no Jesse Bates. There's no Bud
Mm-hmm.
Dupree. There's no Caden Ellis. There's no Jeff Okuda. None of these guys. We lose McGarry. None of these guys are here if we
None.
trade for him. Now, what y'all think would have happened with our season? With none of those guys here.
we probably be getting the number one or number two pick.
And Arthur Smith still loses his job. And y'all will be sitting around here blaming every fucking body but Lamar. And y'all
Mm-hmm.
know it. Here's the bottom line. We was actually rooting for him. Sam will tell you this. To prove us wrong. Am I lying, Sam?
But look, we was all in the chat, hoping for a home state, bruh. Okay,
Prove me
this is
wrong, Lamar.
this is the second time you've had the number one seed and
Prove me
don't
wrong,
get to the
Lamar.
Super Bowl. And don't get to the Super Bowl. Mind you, you had the number one. This time you had the number one defense, bro. You've had a top 8 defense for the duration of your NFL career, and you have not touched a Super Bowl.
Prove me wrong, Lamar. Listen, I had 2 requests for Championship Sunday. Prove me wrong, Lamar. Prove me wrong, Brock. One of them proved me wrong. And it wasn't Lamar. Yeah, we all saw the dumb penalty by number 4, then the ensuing turnover. Yep, we saw that. Yep, that played a major part. But when it came time for him to go win a game, not playing backyard football, he failed.
For them 260 million, and he gave you a $2.60 effort.
When they forced him out of that backyard football and forced him to play quarterback, he wet the bed. That ain't hate. That's observation. It's video documented.
Documented evidence. Video documented evidence, people.
When he had the time, he had his shot to prove me wrong. I'm not, listen, I'm that hater. Prove that hater wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't. And honestly, I was disappointed.
Yep. And some of y'all in here got mad and laughed at me because I was calling them AAU Jackson. Well, AAU Jackson showed up in the AFC Championship game. Shit. Hell. You look like a deer in the headlights having to stand in that pocket and read that Egyptian hieroglyphic that he was looking at in Kansas City defense.
He had the opportunity. Listen, if Lamar comes down and ties that game and they lose in the last second or in overtime, I could have came away saying, well, at least Lamar did his part when the team. Hell, Desmond Ritter had four game winning drives this year. So when we pointed out that he was looking like Ritter, Falcon fans got mad at us. Like we was insulted, Lamar Jackson. Let me tell you, Falcon fans, something. I'm not gonna argue with you motherfuckers over somebody that played on another team. Are y'all fucking for real?
Right.
I had some Falcon fans get pissed and hot at me because I made an observation about Lamar Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Who the fuck am I to argue with a Falcon fan about a non-Falcon?
See, it goes back to that thing I said a long time ago. Y'all go harder for motherfuckers that ain't on this team than you do for the folks on the team. You trash the folks on the team.
I argue with you for 2 days, trashing our own players. But get a damn string up their ass when you speak out on a player that don't play for the Falcons, a coach that don't coach for the Falcons.
Be enemy, Justin Fields. Right there, Lamar Jackson.
The Washington Commanders want Eric Bieniemy, their head coach, so bad. They offered they backed up the Brinks truck to Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson, nah, I'll stay here in Detroit.
And I don't blame him. I don't blame him in one bit. I don't blame him at all.
Ben Johnson wanted the Falcons job.
Yeah, he did.
Because our job is the most attractive job out there. Can't believe I'm saying that about our Falcons. But the Falcons job is the job that was the most attractive. That's why Bill Belichick only interviewed with one fucking team.
Yeah.
That's why Harbaugh only interviewed with fucking team. The other team he interviewed with, he took the job with them. Raheem Morris had a second interview with one team. The team that he had a second interview with, congratulations, he's our head football coach.
See. Yeah. And like I said, man, when you let the emotional swelling go down and you look at it realistically. I mean, he does has a pretty decent resume himself. Um, hey, by the looks of things, by the way he's moving, by the way they're moving with the semblance of this staff, it look like there is a plan in place. Um, they're working it on in with these position, what I'm saying, coaches. It's looking pretty interesting.
Yeah, I see
It's
someone say they retained TJ Yates.
mm-hmm.
I don't know if he's going to be the receiver coach or they're gonna keep him receiver coach or they're going to put him with the quarterbacks. I don't know. So
I think somebody had put it in the chat earlier that he was gonna they was moving him to quarterbacks coach. I think we talked about that earlier today, if I'm not mistaken.
that's where he should be. Hell, he played fucking quarterback. That's where he should be.
Man, Mike, if you anywhere around and you listening, can you verify that for us, please, sir? I just wanted to be sure that we're giving out accurate information. Um, but yeah, we got to be better, man. As the 12th man, we and what we defend and don't defend, and what we say. This whole defending other people out in the organization that's outside the organization harder than you do the guys that's on this team. That's just that is sickening.
When motherfuckers be talking about weird energy, that's weird energy. That's weird.
Yeah, yeah, it is. It is. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna front. I was underwhelmed like a month when it was announced. When they shot Adam Scheffler out there, what was it, Friday night? Was it a Thursday night? It was.
Yeah.
It was Thursday night, a little after midnight. Shoot. I was, I was all kind of stumped. I'm
No,
like,
actually, Raheem. I'm tell you when Raheem got announced. I, it was just before. It was just before 6 o'clock p.m. I was dropping P-Funk off at, at my ex-wife's house. It was just before dark.
that was
Never,
that was that was Thursday.
yeah, Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday.
Nevertheless, see the difference between us and a lot of other people. None of us really wanted that. All of us wanted it to be someone else, but we can't have no ongoing pity party about it because it's our job to give y'all the facts, the stats, and the truth. I would say it again: the facts, stats, and the truth. So we can't hold on to how we personally feel about it. We have to push forward. Now they filling out the staff. After filling out the staff, then we're going to free agency, and we got all fucking off season to talk about it. I know what everybody want to talk about because with 80% of this fan base, they only watch one fucking position on the field. Trust me, we're gonna get into all of that. We're gonna get into all of that. But welcome aboard, Raheem Morris. Best of luck to you. Okay, for whatever it's worth, yes, he is officially the first black head football coach of the Atlanta Falcons. I'm gonna leave that right there for whatever that's worth. But I'm not going to turn it into striking a blow for the black man. Fuck that. We're not going to do all that. But for whatever's worth, Raheem Morris is the first black head coach to captain your Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey, Christy. D Coleman, I ain't fooling with you. I told you I ain't fooling with you. Mr. Amy, we got 29 million in cap space, bro. It's gonna be about right at 29, 29, maybe 31.
Let's get them clicking, man. Let's get them clicking, baby. Let's get
Yeah.
them subscribing. Let's get a subscriber. I don't know how to put this shit. I need to put my damn channel in the chat. I don't know how to do all that shit.
I need to make a banner with all your stuff on it.
I don't know how to do it. They be leaving me behind, y'all. 'Cause I don't know how to do all that shit. Sam and Mike, and Don and Kevin, them, all of them, they know how to do all this shit on these phones. I'm dumb as a bag of rock. And they just be leaving me goddamn stuck out there like a duck on the road. I don't know how to do none of that. But y'all hit them buttons, man. Hit them buttons. Like, share, subscribe. OGN TV. Like, share, subscribe. Truth with a 2 TV. Like, share, subscribe. Mad Mike Sports. Mad Mike Network. Hey, man, we need love around here. We're around here the damn soup line.
Yeah, I need 73 of them subscriptions to get to 200.
And I'm 75 away. Getting 200. Come on, man. We the soup line over here, man. Y'all don't want me and OG Big Sam to go buy some bologna. Because if y'all see me and OG Big Sam in the nearest food depot and we got a buggy full of bologna, somebody in trouble. A few somebody's in trouble.
To it. You know what I'm saying? We do this because we true to this. You know what I'm saying? And we get in, that's why we get in and we do this research and look up this information and keep up on these, you know what I'm saying, on these events and things that'll be happening, all things in sports, Georgia sports. You know what I mean? You know, you know what I'm saying? That is why we do this, when we do this, how we do this.
Sam, where the hell you at, bro? Get a damn truck stop?
Standing on the porch, SA them just pulled up with their
Oh,
trucks.
SA them just pulled up? Okay.
Yeah, they just coming in, you know what I'm saying, from a long day with these two big ass box trucks with ladders on top of them.
Sam stay with the Mexicans, y'all. I'm talking about it's SAs everywhere, goddamn it, over there.
You stupid.
I done got attacked by 2 of their dogs. OG Big Sam, I'm gonna get the hell on up out of here, man. I don't know how much longer you gonna go, but I'm getting the hell on up out of here.
You know, try to get some of these guys, comments in, you know, just for a little bit, you know what I'm saying. ATLEO said, his co-worker said, the hood now gonna get behind the new head coach. You right what you're saying? Georgia boy, y'all think we make Cortez Hankton wide receivers coach?
I don't know nothing about him, bro. You have to ask Sam and Mike them that. Sam, you know him? I don't know nothing about this shit.
Yeah, there's a possibility. But you know, they doing their due diligence. You know, most of what they done brought in here have good resumes. So hey, that's a good. I'm partial to Terrence Mathis myself. You know what I'm saying? Coach Mathis. Coach
Let's go
T.
T. Let's go
Coach
T, man.
T.
Let's
You
go
know what I'm
Coach T.
saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm Coach T and Chuck Smith, you know what I'm saying? I'm partial to them guys,
Coach
coming up
T.
here in the spot.
Coach T, go get the job, Coach T. I know you hear us out there.
Yeah.
By the way, he's a subscriber.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Terrence Mathis is subscribed to the conglomerate. Yes, he is.
And he's very, very knowledgeable. and he's just not on no Homer shit.
Mm-hmm.
He knows what he's talking about, and he bleeds the red and black.
Oh, Georgia Boy said that that's the LSU coach that we interviewed. Okay.
Yeah, I see a conspiracy theory coming in there, Georgia boy. Don't you come in
Mm-hmm.
with that bullshit, Georgia boy. We ain't
Uh-huh.
got don't you Georgia boy, don't you come in with that bullshit. That's
Yeah.
I see the
Uh-huh.
conspiracy theory. But yeah, I heard about him being interviewed. So maybe that could be a prelude to something. I see where you're going with that Georgia boy.
Mm-hmm.
That could
They
be
is.
a prelude to something.
Mm-hmm.
So, listen, at this point, y'all, it's all of this a possibility. Whatever you're thinking as a fan, it's a possibility. All
But
of
I
it.
but I
All of
but
it.
I have to say this now. With what you reaching for, that requires movement upward.
Yeah.
We ain't got that kind of capital. We ain't got that
One
kind of capital.
one thing I don't think is going to happen is what you just said. I don't
Mm-hmm.
foresee them moving upward based on what I've heard. Don't quote
Mm-hmm.
me on this, y'all. Don't quote me and don't start cussing me because that's what you want. I'm just basing it off what I've heard. They're not moving upward. But hey, listen. Hey man, it's subject to change, bro. Who knows?
Right.
It's subject to change.
It really is. But given
It's
how they're
subject to change.
moving, I mean,
No, so don't quote us on. Don't listen to us say something. Quote us on it and get yourself all bent out of shape by it. But I mean, god damn, you know we have to say that now.
right,
But based on what we're hearing from pretty reliable sources, don't mean we know it all. Because I've been hearing a lot. Because guess what? OG don't get involved in a lot of that petty shit that I be hearing about. But I be hearing about all the stuff that be said about us. We act like we some know-it-alls. No, we not no know-it-alls. We know enough. And enough that we know we gonna put it out there. We gonna put it out to you. We ain't gonna tell no lies.
right.
What we saying is not law. But we just
Yeah,
here to
yeah.
put it out to you. So, but nevertheless, all of that is a possibility. All of it. All of it. The
Shout out
trade
to
up, the
Arthur Smith
trade back.
getting the OC job in Pittsburgh.
Congratulations to Artie Smith. He'll be back a head coach probably in the next 3 years.
Yeah,
A lot of you Falcon fans need to let go of your PTSD.
right.
It didn't
Get
work.
over it.
It didn't work out for him here. That don't mean it won't work out for him somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't work out for him here, and you didn't like his mustache in certain weeks, and you didn't like his tough guy approach in the press conference. That don't mean he's going to be a terrible coach the rest of his career. Just felt like I should put that out. These sensitive motherfuckers in this fan base.
Yeah. Well, we touched off of all three topics I had planned on touching off on. We got it in, got it out. And as you all know, Kansas City Chiefs, San Francisco 49ers in the Super Bowl, y'all. Um, in either facet, there is history to be made there. History is already being made, you know what I'm saying, with the Chiefs getting to their fourth Super Bowl in 5 years. It the only walking dynasty walking around right now. That boy's been in every AFC championship game since he became a starter for them Chiefs. And finna touch his fourth Super Bowl. Getting into some rarefied air.
Well, I'm gonna tell y'all this. I am a professional Kyle hunk of shit a hand hater, and I ain't got no love for that bang bang 49er game. Kansas City, let's get it. I don't want that. I don't want that sack of shit that have no good luck at all. I swear to God, I want 5 minutes in a room with him. Yeah, the hate is real. Somebody said something earlier about, yeah, I hate that man. That is the only man in the world of sports that I despise. I loathe him. I loathe him. Because once I found out the true story, it's a lot of shit that I can't say on here without getting our channel shut down.
Right.
I want to hurt the man bad. And it just you want listen. You want to successfully aggravate me, boy. Get to talking him up.
Yeah, you're right, Terry Lord. That is an unpopular opinion and a very unpopular possibility. Uh, with all of the goings ons that are goings on with these position coaches, you know what I'm saying, coming into this thing, the way things are setting up. It's going to be an interesting movie coming up over the next 6 weeks, 7 weeks, 8 weeks.
A lot of people want us to trade for Justin Fields. It's a possibility. I put it to you like this. I do that before I move up. If you was twisting my arm, we either give up major draft capital to go draft one of those laying in my arm crying and shit. What that crabby bad boy name? Crybaby, y'all motherfuckers want to trade up to get old crybaby man. I don't like that crybaby.
Caleb Williams.
Yeah, him.
Yeah.
I ain't with that crybaby shit. He laying in my arm crying. Or somebody should up there and slap shit out of him.
Right. Right.
You got the rest of your teammates over here. They just as mad as you here. You laying in your mama arm crying.
Hey. Oh my god.
I'm saying something. I got this goddamn channel shut down.
Mm-hmm. Because Pat ain't trying to be considered a top 5 QB. He trying to be at the table with Montana, Brady, and them. The goals are different. Yeah. The goals are different.
Who are you talking about?
You talking about Patrick Mahomes?
Well,
Pat Mahomes, boy.
I ain't too big of a fan of his ass either. Raspy voice, motherfucker. Big a fan of his ass either. But damn
all right, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this has been this episode, the playoff edition of the Realistic OGs tonight. We hope we entertained you. We hope we informed you. We we gave you a reason to breathe off some stress and fresh air. What is it? Tuesday. We got the 6-man combo coming up next. Y'all go over there and check out K Styles and Son of the Palpatine talk that shit. They got some real good stuff going on tonight. Then you got Ty coming in behind them. Yeah, we got to set up for the night, y'all. It's terrible Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Terrible Tuesday. Me myself personally, tomorrow, check me out. Wicked Wednesday Sports Tea, 1 p.m. Every 1 p.m. Wicked Wednesday. Y'all know what it is, tea time. Truth? Want to tell us some more truth and get us something about him?
Yeah, man. We bring it back next end of this week. We moving exclusive World of Wrestling back to Friday. Me and Sam, we set trip with each other over Friday 3 days ago. We ain't gonna talk about it though. But
No, you set trip. Yeah.
I got punked out Friday, y'all. Well, listen though, we're coming back Friday at 6:30. Exclusive World of Wrestling. We're gonna do a Royal Rumble review. Congrats to the winners, Bailey and Cody, going back.
Right.
Excuse me. Truth be told, we'll be back next Monday. Look here for my man OG Big Sam, Mad Mike Sports, Georgia Sports Nation, AFN 6-man regulators, and the whole crew.
The conglomerate.
With a 2 hurts with a Z. And on the realistic OGs, we always seek and speak the truth. The whole
The
truth.
whole truth
And
and
nothing.
nothing but the truth.
See ya in 6 days, 23 hours. I'm out.